Crypto Corey, Manic Money Finance Channel, starring Money Mike.
Welcome to the Manic Money Finance Channel.
Let me tell you, Mike's all ready tonight. He's ready to go.
Oh yeah, I am 100%.
I am too. It's Friday night, baby. We're about to party.
Oh yes. Oh god. I gotta love it, dude. My own mom was asking me about this channel tonight. So I hope.
Crypto and like the markets just kind of really volatile today.
Oh, dude, it was a
What do you
wild
think's
day.
going on? It's not really volatile. It's just this whole week. It's just, what do you think? What has it been doing?
Chopping.
Absolutely nothing. Exactly. It's the last week of the month. And what do I keep hammering home every time? It's the last week of the month. Shouldn't be trading. Obviously not financial advice, but part of my rules, my personal rules, no trades on the last week of the month. No trades on the first week of the month until after non-farm.
Oh shit.
If there's an opportunity after non-farm gets released, which is always the first Friday or the first week of the month, there's typically an opportunity that will be presented. Up until that point, if you actually pay attention and you start demo trading like I've been encouraging you to do, you'll notice that you'll see beautiful setups. Beautiful thing, like you'll say, oh, that looks so perfect. Demo trade it and see what happens. More than likely, it will fail and it will take your stop loss. Just saying. Just don't take my word for it. Go and back test it. Or you could just watch the stream and you can just see this stuff in live time and how I call it. And every month, you go back to last month. End of the last month, we have this all documented in our channel. You can just go through the videos and check them out. But first and last week of the month, we typically do not trade.
That's a Crypto Corey thing. That is not a me thing.
Yep. Those are my personal rules. You have to come up with your own personal rules. If you don't have a set of rules, then you're going to get walked on. And you might be successful for a period of time. You might actually have a prolonged period of success. But if you don't have a set of rules and you're not disciplined, eventually the markets will turn in the other direction and it will take your money. Because let's face it, most of us are greedy and we don't know when to walk away. So even if you end up winning some money, and this is just talking through personal experience, you end up giving it back and then extra. And that always feels really great, doesn't it?
Not necessarily.
So we're trying to avoid that. And if you're running trades without stop losses, especially if you're futures trading with margin or leverage, it's not going to be good. You need to use a stop loss.
Okay.
Today was a perfect example of why.
You want to bring up the Bitcoin chart or the S&P? It was a pretty crazy day. Like, both those charts are rife with frickin' landmines, sea mines. This is a Bitcoin chart?
Yeah, this is Bitcoin here, guys.
It is still a typical bull flag.
So just to drive that point home, I'm going to put this vertical line on Monday. And Guys, we're basically exactly where we started at the beginning of the week.
That's crazy.
Nothing has happened. You know what I'm saying? It's gone up, yeah. But, you know, it just came right back to where it started.
That's crazy, bro.
So this is why I tell you guys, trading the first week of the month, just, I mean, if you know how to do it, yeah, there's opportunities here, which we presented that we took a couple of those opportunities, even a couple on the live stream.
Yeah, we literally did that Monday afternoon. That big old fucking bull flag, we did that.
So let's check this out. Yeah, it should have the executions on here.
Oh yeah, we did that.
Oh, I gotta connect the, that's why. So, yeah, I believe, yeah, I took this one.
Oh yeah.
This was, I believe, yeah, this was on the live stream, wasn't it?
Oh yes, on Monday.
Where we framed this, and we used a lot of leverage and a very tight stop loss, and then we hit the target on the live stream. That was a nice trade.
And within 15 minutes.
Right? This was one, I think, I was at work, and I had still had, what was it? I ordered like 12 Bitcoin. I was like, oh, that's too much. So I closed it, and then I waited, and I should have, no, I opened another trade after I closed that because I was like, that's way too much. I would never do that. And then I opened a normal trade and closed it up here. What was it? I think it was the 15-minute. Yeah. 15-minute order block, sweep of liquidity, targeting this fair value gap, right? This was the play for Thursday. Yeah. Stop loss below the fair value gap, let it ride. I don't really think, did it hit the target? Not quite. Or yeah, it did up here. So yeah, if you were patient, you would have gotten paid from that. Look at that tight stop loss with huge profit right there. That's the degree of accuracy that we're talking about here with the fair value gaps. When it plays out nicely, and it's way more accurate than playing a pattern. I mean, look at that stop loss, Mike. That's
Yeah, it's a thing of beauty.
See, people were distracted. Let me get this out of the way. You always have to be willing to accept that your first hypothesis might not be correct. They were eyeing this, and they were looking, and this is still correct, Mike. Except, see, this wick took the stop losses. But where did it wick down to? Well, it wicked down to the other fair value gap, which is down here. So it filled that inefficiency. So if you didn't notice that and you were eyeing this trade and you were sloppy and you didn't pay attention, you would have gotten stopped out. But if you ran the way to, like, say, approach this, let me put you in, like, kind of my mindset. I'm at work. which is around 6 o'clock, is 9 o'clock on the East Coast, because I live in Arizona. I go into work, I clock in, I get ready, I glance at my phone, and I look for these gaps, and I noticed that there was a fair value gap here, and that the bodies of the candles are respecting the midway point actually pretty nicely. And I also noticed that there was another one down here. All you had to do is wait till 9:30, because we don't want to take any trades before 9:30, because smart money hasn't revealed its hand yet. Much like I talk about, lots of people say you can't time the markets. This channel proves all those people wrong. And if they think that, if they don't believe you, you tell them, go watch the Manic Money Finance channel, because I'm showing you right here, it 100% can be timed. You can set an alarm on your phone to this. That's how accurate what I'm showing you here is. You're probably thinking, like, what the heck? If it's that accurate, why isn't it so easy? I got the same questions. But where did that wick happen? It was a little bit after 9:30. Right? So 9:30 hits, and it already kind of showed you. Let's look at the 15-minute candle, because we don't really want to trade on the 1-minute chart. You go to 9:30, and nothing happened yet. So we wait. The next 15-minute candle closes. All we needed to do is wait to see how this occurred. Within the 15-minute candle after 9:30, within 15 minutes, smart money revealed its hand, and then we had the run. So once again, tell me you can't time the markets. It's right there. And then it runs up. And what is the model? We look for the model at 9:30. This was liquidity sweep into the fair value gap, right? Because we had this range. This range was basically from Thursday 7:30 to Thursday 10 o'clock. So pre-market all the way to opening bell, right? It created a range. It swept liquidity, stopped that range out, and reversed into the opposite direction. Classic AMD profile: accumulation, distribution, or accumulation, manipulation, distribution. AMD. Right there. And it happens all the time, almost every single day. Pretty trippy, right?
ADL. AMD.
AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So we have an accumulated range here. Which is pre-market. We have opening bell, which is manipulation, which takes the stop losses. And then we have distribution, where the actual move from the pattern that we were anticipating actually plays out. And we get our payday if we're patient.
And what is Bitcoin trading at right now?
We're at 77.8.
Ooh, that's ugly.
So what did it do at 9:30? Did it give us an opportunity at 9:30? Let's look.
Oh, 100%. 9:30. That was hours ago, my guy. Inverse head and shoulders.
Didn't really give us anything. I wouldn't have touched this.
Okay.
930 hits. There's no fair value gap. There's nothing here. There's no model. No model, no play. So what do we do in this situation? We sit back and we watch. And what happens to the people who try to force the move and they cannot be patient? Well, they see this and they're like, oh, that's a bearish engulfing candle. I'm going short. And then what am I gonna? I'm gonna put my stop loss. You know, I'm gonna go short. I'm gonna put my stop loss above this high. You know.
But can we act like the S&P 500 didn't hit like a massive high today? So like the people
Today it did not.
The S&P 500?
Yeah, let's look at this.
It hit 775 today. After the market opened.
It created a higher low today. So the high was Monday, August 17th. Or Friday, 14th there.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
So it attempted to come back up. And it said nope. But yeah. Bitcoin. Let's talk about Bitcoin for the long term. What I'm anticipating. And what we basically talked about last stream. So I'm anticipating this inverse head and shoulders kind of thing, which would put us in line for the dump back down to these fair value gaps on the daily time frame, which I'd be eyeing for around 67,000 to 66.5. Those would be my targets, and I would be anticipating to buy some more crypto when we get down there. Now, today we just had a close right when we start the stream, basically, this bearish engulfing candle. So this would make sense for us to dump back down, just like, say, we had back here, where we had this one right here, and it decided to run down after that. So notice how this candle, these candles didn't, we had 3 of them in a row, which was kind of your first sign. And then we had this run up, and then the next day we had the bearish engulfing candle. That would be your signature and say that's, all right, it's time to look in the opposite direction. So let's look at what happened today. Once again, devastating. That candle tells you a lot right there. That one candle tells you a lot, guys. It does not look good, at least for the short term on Bitcoin. For us, the long-term holders, this actually looks great. I love it. Means more discounts. Means more opportunities. So you just got to change your perspective. Let's see. What else? Couple altcoins. We could bring up a couple altcoins. Why don't we?
We're gonna do a live trade on Bitcoin.
Mike wants to do a live trade on a Friday night. The worst time to trade.
Oh yes, 100%. I am down.
At the end of the month.
Yep.
What that? I mean, that looks like a cup and handle, doesn't it?
Yeah, oh, it does. Oh yeah. I'm saying upside, my guy.
And I'm saying we're going short. Because pattern traders get walked on every time. Look at this resistance above us as well. So we got a lot of resistance. Zero resistance. I just blatantly enter into a short. All right.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
Solana, something to be eyeing. I was talking about this a couple.
Oh
of
yeah,
live streams
Solana's been looking good lately.
If you believe in Solana, this is a coin you can get on Coinbase. I don't see Solana going anywhere. This is a solid buy right here, folks. Let's look at this daily time frame, long term. Look at that. Let's pull for the long term all the way back from October of 2023. And we are right at the 786, guys, and that's where we got the rebound. So this is a great time to be looking at these altcoins. There's a lot of people who are sleeping on this right now who will be talking about Solana. Like, we're talking probably a year or two from now. The crypto bros, or the guys who say they're into crypto, will be telling you that it's time to buy Solana. Wrong. Now is the time to buy Solana. But you're not going to hear anybody talk about that, right? This is the time to be looking at this stuff, not when your boy who says he's into crypto starts talking, oh, you should buy Solana because it's at an all-time high. Do yourself a favor. Don't listen to that guy. He does not know what he's talking about at all. All right? Did we get that clear?
Oh, Avalanche. Oof. Avalanche is ugly.
This looks pretty bad right now, guys. But long term with the news, there is some plays that you can make money, and especially with the altcoins, if you pay attention to what's kind of going on in the news. So recently, Klaus Schwab announced that Avalanche will be a part of some of the coins they're offering on their trading platform. So you can see that the mainstream is kind of catching on to these. So could this possibly be the next Solana? I don't know about that, but do I see a 2 or 3x from this? Absolutely. That's almost guaranteed. A 2 and 3x is easy. Now, do we get a 10x? That's the question. 10x is pretty hard. Do we see a $70 Avalanche? Well, if we go back to all-time highs, guys, Avalanche was at $145 back in December of 2021. So at $7, guys, we're talking insane. That's what, 100x? 200x? I don't know. Can we get able to do the math?
From $7.50.
Use coin and see what happens here. We go back to all-time highs. Yeah, you're talking 2,000%. 2,000%, guys. That is not unrealistic because this is not a meme coin. You see a lot of these meme coins, they make an all-time high and then they just never come back. This is Avalanche. And the fact that popular, well-known brokers like Klaus Schwab was putting this onto their platform. I mean, that do we get back to all-time highs? I don't know. That's kind of a far fetch. But even if we get halfway, guys, that's a 10x, right? So, do I see Avalanche as a good opportunity? I do. I'm going to be waiting for my opportunity to buy some here. Hopefully, once Bitcoin kind of comes back down a little bit, gives me a little bit of a better entry. I mean, even right here would be a decent buy. I mean, do what you want, guys, but I'm getting pretty excited. Avalanche is looking pretty good. I'm certainly going to be putting some money into this one.
Pyth?
Can't be forgetting about Pyth. Look how it's creating this rounded bottom here too. We might be a little ways out. You know, it could be all the way, you know, till November 2027. You know, or you know, the year of 2028. Never know. But Pyth was another one that did really good, and it basically just came out the last bull run. So don't be sleeping on Pyth. Yeah, what else?
All I have is TradFi, my guy. After?
Yeah, you have that one. This is another newer coin, but something I would say don't sleep on this one. Doesn't show it. Let's go on to the OK coin chart. No. Yeah, so Pyth back at the last bull run was $2, almost $2.50. Today it's sitting at 67 cents, 69 cents. So this is another one I'd be keeping an eye on. Another crypto exchange. Other than that, Mike, I don't know. I think that's pretty much covering everything for crypto.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the S&P hit it was basically just a crazy roller coaster today. It hit 775 around 11 a.m. and it basically just dropped since then. So obviously we are going into a bear weekend because the S&P will trade all weekend still, given the futures market, and I am just staying hands off at this point, my guy. I do not want to touch any of this stuff over the weekend. I just kind of want to wait to see what shakes out. I did not even bother to check to see why the S&P 500 ran today. Like, I did not even check to see why this thing rocketed today. I feel like it has something to do with the war in the Middle East. But like I said, I am not touching this bad boy this weekend. Yeah. Like I still have no clue why the S&P 500 ran today. There is nothing in the news that would have warranted the run this had today. The Magnificent Seven, etc. Dude, I'm just running my small cap stocks, and I'm staying away from any of this interference because it is not good. We have a confluence of market indicators that we have not seen for the last 100 years, and they are, printing in front of our faces a downside risk that I don't think anybody should be buying into. Not financial advice, but this is like a very rare moment in the markets where I would tell anybody that has money in the markets to just buy gold and silver and get the hell out of the rat race.
Yeah, yeah. Commodities are looking good. That's
Oh
a
yes.
long term play.
Like I'm gonna be risking something right now.
Huh?
Oh yes. Oh, no worries. I just want to bring up the commodity prices.
Yeah, while Mike's doing that, we should be looking at thought of another one, radium.
What was that ding?
Another one to be watching if you're
Ooh.
into silver.
Yeah, nothing is good, bro. Gold is down 4% today. Silver is the same. Copper is down 1% today. Ooh. Ooh. That's rough. I have a feeling that has to do with oil barrel prices. Oh, oil is down to almost $80 a barrel right now for U.S. crude.
Good for the consumer.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I would basically treat this as a bonus. Like if you're gonna buy gold this weekend, you just go hit your local gold buyer and get that bad boy for 5% above spot prices. Like that's basically a guaranteed moneymaker right now. Not financial advice.
Hmm.
Yeah, gold
Interest.
gold dipped to 44.54 right now. That's crazy. Silver is $66.
Hmm.
Whew.
Interesting. So it's kind of actually creating a downtrend.
Oh yeah.
and that daily candle does not look good.
On Bitcoin?
Yeah.
It is 8:30. So I would be weary. Just saying. I would be very, very weary of the Bitcoin price right now if you have an open trade.
We ain't scared, Mike, because we're in the money. Once again, pattern traders get walked on. Stick around this channel for a little bit, and you're gonna learn some stuff. All right. Don't worry. Don't be scared. I know. I'm starting to. I say some stuff on this channel that might offend some people, or some people might say it's hyperbolic, but our track record speaks for itself. So looks like we just got that liquidity sweep of those highs. This cup and handle, does it play out? That's the question.
So you're gonna close that trade? You keeping
Why?
it? You
It's only
keeping
$85.
keeping it open for the weekend?
No, eyeing the stop losses. Well, really, the stop loss should be like down there. So that would be the trade. The cup and handle bros, we're taking your money. Sorry to say, I hate to say it. But yeah, the cup and handle bros, I'm I'm taking your cash. Prove me wrong. Pretty bold statement. Good thing I have a time machine. Suckers. Oh, that's so funny. The ongoing joke is that we have a time machine.
Yeah, you should keep that to a minimal, my guy.
Yeah, we don't want. Oh, oops. Wasn't what I wanted to do, but fuck it. I'm supposed to set up a limit trade. I was thinking, you could add to the trade, say, oh, don't you love that? I mean, to give you tips and tricks here on TradeView. Uh, hate to inform you guys, but if you look at those tip and tricks, they're gonna get you screwed. If you try to at least trade crypto, but what do I know, right? I'm just some dude in the basement, like who might have some Bitcoin. I'm not gonna say how much, but yeah, there's something to. It's like what. I'm not political. I hate bringing politics into this, but what did Trump say? Was it last year? Like the world's a casino. It's true. The world's casino. A lot of money to be made right here, guys. Life-changing wealth. It's sitting right on the table, waiting for you to grab it. The only problem is you're fucking lazy. That's the problem. You're fucking lazy. Let's be honest. You're lazy. I'm lazy too. I like being lazy. That's why I like trading. That's probably like that's probably why you like trading too. Let's be honest. Viewer who's watching this, you you didn't get into trading or you didn't get into crypto for the tech. If you did, you're a liar because you didn't. get into. Oh, I'm into it for the. Hear anybody say that? Come on, dude. I'm here to make some money. I'm here to make life-changing wealth. And if you're not here for that, I don't know what you're here for. Yeah.
Hot damn.
Drop it in the comments. Tell me how I'm wrong.
Hot damn.
Yeah, I'm in it for the tech.
So you're
Bro,
gonna,
you're a nerd.
so you're gonna keep this trade open for the weekend?
I don't know. Mike's ready to go. He's like, I'm ready to go to bed.
No,
You going to bed?
I'm curious. I am watching the live Bitcoin chart, and it is.
No, we're gonna let this hit our target.
It is
Dude.
fickle, my guy. Fickle. It doesn't. It like either direction does not look good right now. Granted, your unrealized profit looks good at the moment, without a doubt. $130 on 2 Bitcoin. You know, short selling this bad boy right now.
Let's think about this in a logical perspective.
And I hope it works out.
People who have the least amount of experience, they're coming into the markets right now, and they see this because, let's face it, they watched on YouTube that this is a cup and handle, and they're going to trade it because clearly this is a bullish pattern. That's what the books told me. That's what YouTube told me. That's what my best mentor told me. That's what I learned on YouTube. Yeah, because you're a sucker. It's so bad. It sounds so bad. But yeah, we're just betting. We're doing is betting against the retail traders. And where are their stop losses? Well, this is the low-hanging fruit, below the curve. If you really wanted to reach, it would be below this low, which would be the atom of the pattern, clearly. I don't know, Mike. What would you do?
Oh, I don't even know. I am 100% out of weekend trading right now, my guy. So this is all you.
So
it's working out pretty good right now.
The reason why I see a bullish pattern, why am I shorting? Well, on the larger time frames here, daily time frame, we have a bearish engulfing candle. That's telling us in our face the direction. We want to see the liquidity get swept. And that's, what does that mean? We want to see stop losses get taken. We want people to get scammed. Right now, the algorithm is printing a pattern that shows a bullish pattern. I have fallen for this so many times that I'm actually willing to bet against it, because just from my experience, I've traded real money on this, and the amount of times I've gotten screwed over is more often than the times I actually made money. So it's like, what do you do? And it is the last week of the month, so that's why we are demo trading. We're not using live funds for this. We're just experimenting, and it might sound like I'm pretty arrogant in this moment right here, but
yeah, because
I do have some experience.
You're long on Bitcoin with the spot account right now, right? The small account.
Yes, I'm averaging in, but my average price is around 66,500.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, we got in before this little run up, and I think, what was it, last week? Just from the Aster and the Bitcoin buy-in, I was up $150 just on spot trading. This is not leverage or anything, just on spot. So there, you can make a good amount of money just spot trade crypto. You don't have to leverage trade. Just saying. I would encourage you to spot trade first. Because I come back to spot trading after leverage trading. It's like, you know, you ever play like Halo on like legendary mode?
No.
It's like crazy, like the hardest. Get shot like twice, you're dead. You know,
Oh
so
shit.
like I was always playing the video games on the hardest difficulty right off the bat, like right when I got the game, because I felt like if I played the game on easy, I didn't get the full experience. So I always put it on the hardest difficulty. That way it made me concentrate. It made me, if it was a scary game, I would actually be a little bit more fearful because I would die easier. You know what I'm saying? It made the experience of the game better. So why not try doing hard stuff? You should be doing the hardest stuff possible if you want to get better. And what is the hardest stuff? Well, demo trade. No one's doing it. Everybody's taking live funds and throwing it away. No, go and demo trade because no one's doing it. Spend a year doing that through the bear market, through the bull run. I don't care. There will always be an opportunity. That's what we show you on this channel. There will always be an opportunity in the markets for you to make money. You don't need a huge bull run to make money. That's what we're showing you here.
Good times.
Yeah, this trade looks like, you know, pretty decent.
No, it's working out.
And what did we do? All we did was bet against retail.
Basically, yeah.
That's all we did. Come on, guys. What are what are you doing? This is the game you should be playing. I know everybody's like, oh, I can't wait till Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. And even, you know, me personally, it's like, you know what? I might actually buy an Xbox or a PlayStation, whatever they're on, you know?
5.
So, yeah, whenever, what?
PlayStation 5.
Yeah, it's PlayStation 5 now, but they're on GTA 6. Well, they're going to be on, apparently, GTA 6, but I think the world's going to end before they come out with GTA 6. Unfortunately, guys. Yeah, you're too late to the party. They just keep dangling that carrot.
Jesus.
When really, like, instead of learning how to play GTA 6, you should be learning how to play these markets. And then I have my friend Sierra. I just met skydiving. God bless her. But your question is like, is that real money? What are you talking about? Of course it's real money. It's in my bank account. I get it deposited directly to my bank account. It comes right out of my bank account, goes right into my bank account. I can pull it out in cash. I can throw it into the fucking air. That's how much, yeah, that's how real it is. Is it real money? I think a lot of people don't think that this is it's actually a thing. Tells you right there. So many people are distracted, and there's so many opportunities for you to make some money. Like, what is the general population doing? Oh, well, they can't wait for. What are they waiting for now? What movie? There's another. They got to be waiting for a movie. What, Top Gun 2? They can't wait for Top Gun 2 to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, guys? What are you Why are you worried about that stuff? You know?
Oh.
And you know, there's nothing wrong. Like, everybody has their hobbies, right? I'm I'm kind of mentally I can't say that word, but you know, I jump out of airplanes. That's my hobby. A lot of people might think that's extremely stupid. Well, you know, I think, you know, I'm not going to tell you my opinion. I don't have an opinion. But there are a lot of other stupid hobbies out there that I don't like, you know? But why not take that hobby, put it aside for now? On an effort that you put into that hobby, whether it's building Legos or collecting Pokemon cards, whatever you do, you know? Why don't you take that same effort and put it into trading? Because I did the same thing with base jumping and skydiving, same thing with a trading, same thing. The amount of effort I put into my work and how I present myself at work in my daily life, I put the same amount of effort into trading. So why not take the time, demo trade, treat this like a video game, because I like video games too. There's an opportunity to be had here, guys. And if you pass this up, I can't. There is no excuses as to why, like, oh, I can't get my money together. I can't figure out, like, my finances. Well, here it is. Make it work. Whatever you have to do. Stop eating Chick-fil-A at lunch every other day. Come on, dude. You know, like, you'll probably actually start looking better too. Stop eating the fast food, take that money and put it into investing. Obviously not financial advice, but start eating some chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice. Chicken and broccoli.
That's good too. Like some salt, and then you put like some garlic powder on it.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
I
that's what I'm talking about.
I
And
like
then you take it and then you put it in the oven and you set the oven at like 450 degrees. You put it on the top shelf and let it crisp a little bit. Bro,
Cajun
that's how you
seasoning.
eat broccoli right there.
I do the Cajun seasoning.
Yep. If you like a little spice,
Oh yeah.
you know, we'll spice it up. But
Just a
you
little.
get that crisp with the oven, nothing beats that.
Yeah. That's how I roll. You gonna close this trade? Or are you gonna keep it open?
No target was hit.
Oh. That's ballsy. Big balls.
I mean, yeah, I do jump off a cliff, so it was like my production manager's like question after a serious conversation when he's like, we have all these problems and like I hear you complaining about this. I'm like, yeah, dude, because you don't get things done. Like, I asked everybody in the group yesterday. It's simple things like the bandsaw. I'm gonna sound like I'm getting on my soapbox right here now, and I shouldn't. But it's like, dude, fix the bandsaw. It's not that hard. I had like a piece of material. It was about 2 inches longer than it should have been. And I gathered everybody together in the shop and I said, guys, out of everybody here, who is willing to take this piece of material over to the bandsaw and cut it for me? Everybody said no. I'm like, so I'm not alone here. The group consensus is that that bandsaw is messed up and we're still not doing anything about it. Well, let's the production manager really didn't like that. And I'm like, dude, it's not me. Why don't you go do it? Oh, yeah, no one wants to do it. Yeah, because your ass is on the line just as much as my ass is on the line. So why do I have to deal with this? You know, if I'm going to be a professional, and if you guys want suggestions as to what's wrong, I'm telling you what's wrong. We're telling you what's wrong. I'm making it pretty obvious here. Why don't you fix what's wrong? It's pretty simple. Well, it's the way we've always done it. Okay. I've said my piece. Anyways, this looks like it's breaking out now, doesn't it? What is going to happen? Well, let's see. We can, like I was originally trying to do here. I was anticipating, so 78 147. 78 147. So say you've already entered the trade like I have, and you're convicted. Well, we're gonna add on our position because we might have entered a little too early. This is typical, especially for Friday night. We might see this run up here to the stop losses for the people who are doing this exactly like I am, because we see the bearish engulfing candle. This is just reassurance that we're going to get what we want. So notice also this previous low. All this stuff, I'm just walking you guys through what I'm looking at when I'm in a live trade. I'm eyeing that previous low because it's an area of significance. Back here, look at this, right? This is congruent with this range. Currently, right now, it's struggling. Let's outline the range that's currently in, which would say be this right here to this right here, this low. See how it's, let's put this in blue. That way you guys can see it much easier. So this range in blue, currently when we came down, it bounced back up and it ping-ponged around in this little blue range. This is what I like to call support and resistance. It's very important that you start outlining this stuff on your charts. Notice how when it dropped below this previous support, it came back up, retested, and it turned it into resistance. So currently, right now, do we create the SR flip? Do we flip what was previously resistance into support? That's the question, right? And if it dumps, then it says no. Going back here, just from looking at this range, look at the area of significance here. How when it came down, we had a ton of support here, right? Here as well. Here as well. This is a popular range. There's a lot of trades that were made in this range. question is, do we bounce around in here? That's the question. And being that it's Friday, and also that we had the bearish engulfing candle on a daily and a large time frame, the fact that we're on a 1 minute time frame and we're trying to trade a bullish pattern on a 1 minute time frame, while the larger time frames say that this is going to dump, you are betting against the trend. Plain and simple. And you know what happens when you bet against the trend. You might as well just go hand out your money to the homeless. That's all I gotta say. At least you're doing a better cause. Or you know what? You might as well just go to the casino and gamble, because at least at the casino they give you like these like offers. Well, you lost thousands of dollars. Well, we'll offer you a free hotel, or we'll give you a free steak dinner because you play so many games at our hotel, and you give us so much money because you haven't caught on that we're scamming you. We're just gonna keep giving you gifts. So you might as well just go to the casino, because they're gonna hook you up with all these free gifts and free hotel rooms and this and that. Crypto, you ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing. So you might as well just go hand your $100 bills out to the homeless on the corner.
Jesus.
At least you'd be doing a better cause, so they could get high for the night. I'm just saying. You might not like what I'm saying, but just saying.
It's Friday.
It's
guy.
Friday, my dudes.
Oh, good times. I'm glad this trade worked out. You're killing it, bro.
It's funny. It really is. These market makers think you're stupid. And for the most part, yeah. I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to say that. That's not nice. It seemed like but yeah. There is a sucker born every second. For sure, there is. So there'll always be exit liquidity. Anyways, I don't know, Mike. Do you have anything else?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
No. Oh no, 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 no.
It's Friday. Friday. The legends know what that means. But yeah. Yeah, no, this worked out pretty good. A fucking legendary trade.
Shorten the cup and handle. It's funny.
Yeah, keep it open. This might end up being a epic trade, my guy.
Every trade we do on this channel is epic, because we show it in live time, and that's what the funny part is. It's like, to do this stuff, you can't fake it. You can't make it up. You can't just go. You can't. All the other like crypto bros and other like trading channels, what do? They go back in like the previous like day, and they totally, oh, this is what happened. Oh, this is like, anybody can do that. Like, I could teach a 5-year-old how to do that, and somehow these guys have millions of subscribers. Like, and people buy it too. That's what's crazy. It's like, holy crap, dude! Look around us.
Right?
Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we bring you content like this on this channel for months on end. How many subscribers do we have?
Dozens.
Right? Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, so what do you think? Sunday night? You gonna be around?
God willing.
I hear ya. Oh, be safe out there, dude.
Of course. We're all gonna die eventually, Mike.
Jesus Christ.
Might as well make it epic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. God damn.
Only one way out of here, dude. So are
Yeah.
you gonna live your life to the fullest, or are you gonna try to like hold on to it? Like, oh, I just wanna let it go for a little bit longer. But really, did you live a life? Or were you just trying to save your time and hold on to it for just a little bit longer?
Oh. All right. So
And Mike calls it on that note.
yeah, 100%. Oh, so Sunday 6 p.m. or 7 p.m.
What time is it for you right now?
9 p.m.
All right. Yeah, we'll do 6.
6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sounds good.
Could possibly be a little earlier. We'll see.
Okay. That works. Yeah. You want to lead us into the outro, my guy?
Yeah, why don't we? Once again, this is the Manic Money Finance Channel. I'm Crypto Corey.
I am Money Mike.
And why don't you pay attention and see what happens to this trade? Just for educational purposes only. I hate to say it, but I told you so. And if making money is this easy, why don't you try it?
Right?
Just that's all I gotta say.
Cha-ching.
All right, guys.